Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Carrie, and on this channel I use cash, envelope stuffing, and zero-based budgeting to help manage my variable income as well as my part-time job income now, so that I can pay off debt and save for big savings goals. Today is actually the first cash stuffing for the first week of January's budget, and I will be cash stuffing $840 into my budget binders. So let's get into it. One thing I want to do before I get started is to unbox this awesome mail that I purchased from Celene over at Funds and Fun. I wanted to get one of her new, look at how pretty this is, one of her new cash trays. I've been eyeing them for a long time, and I've kind of been wanting to go with this like eucalyptus sage color in my setup for this new year, kind of like the year of green for my setup. And so I really wanted to do like a fresh start with this, so I went ahead and ordered this from her shop over the holidays. I absolutely love her stuff. I think this is just my packing slip. Got a couple of the little stoppers to go with this, and then she sent me a little thank you note. I hope this note finds you doing well. Enjoy the eucalyptus tray. If it made you smile, please leave a review, and may you continue to reach your financial goals in 2024. That's so nice. Awesome. I almost don't even want to open it, but I want to use it today, so let's go ahead and unwrap this. This is so nice. This is, yep, that's my goal, was for this to match my binder, which is sort of a eucalyptus sage color. And then I also am hoping to, buy a couple of other new binders. So this is from Funds and Fun. And she's on Etsy if you want to get yourself the same. I could probably use this without the stoppers, but I feel like they'd be super helpful. So I'm going to put this on here real quick. I hope you're having a really great start to your January. As I mentioned, this is technically the very first cash stuffing that I'm doing for the month. The one that I did before this was my YouTube paycheck cash stuffing, and that was from the last week of December technically, so it's taken me a while to get to all the videos that I needed to do for January, with all of my like binder reset and everything that I wanted to get started with. But I finally am getting to this one. So today we have $840. So I'm just going to swap this all into this new tray. Swap out this cash tray for this one. Let's see. How does this look? Kind of get situated again here. This is nice. And I think this cash tray has a little bit more, or a couple more, can you see that all right? Yeah. Slots in it for cash and stuff. But as I mentioned, so $840, but I wasn't able to get the exact denominations that I needed because, well, it was one of those things where you go to the bank and it's a new teller and they don't really know exactly what you're talking about when you hand them this, and so they kind of try to give you what it is, and I did not get nearly as many fives as I needed, and I need a couple more tens as well, so we'll see how it goes today, and I might need to make change, or I might need to a couple envelopes or something. We'll just see how it goes. I'm going to start with my monthly savings box. So this box comes from semod.com. She's also here on YouTube. She has a channel, and we're going to be doing the first week of January. So that is going to be $30, and it is going to go in this little envelope here. So let me see if I can find some nicer bills. And last year when I unstuffed this savings box, so I did this last year for about 6 months, for about half of the last part of the year, I folded all my bills different ways. So when I unstuffed it, it was crazy. So I'm going to be sure to stuff them all the same way if I can remember it. Okay, so that is the first. Let's color this in. The first week of January. Done, guys. That's exciting. Very cool. All right. Make sure this is dry. Yeah, seems all good. And then we're going to actually go backwards still and start with more of my savings challenges because they have very specific amounts that they need to have in them, and I don't have the correct denominations as I mentioned, so I want to make sure that I am able to get at least the correct amounts in my savings challenges. So my 5K savings challenge, which is basically going to be really bulking up my emergency fund, is going to get $125. So we're going to do two 50s, a 20, and these 5s are terrible. We'll do this 5, I guess. I already have saved $2,000 in a little mini emergency fund that I started last year, and that I spent a lot of my time on last year. And then this is going to be basically to bulk it up for like a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. So 125 is the next one, the next coin we're coloring in. And I got this savings challenge from Jordan Budgets on Etsy. She also has a YouTube channel too. And then our $1,000 savings challenge is going to be getting 20, I think, today. Yes. So we're going to do a 20 and color in 2 10s. I'm doing my savings challenges first, and it feels so weird. But I just want to make sure I have the denominations for this at least. The other ones that I do for like my bills and sinking funds and stuff, I will just have to like get change or something. For the second week of my Save 2024 in 2024 is getting 35. So we're going to do 20, 35. Hopefully throughout the year I come across some better bills so I can exchange some of these out over time. So I didn't count these. This one has 40 in it. That one should have 225 because we have 125 here. So let me go ahead and count this one. I don't know why I didn't count those. So in our 2024 challenge, we have 20, 40, 60, 75. That's great. 2 weeks in, already have $75. Well, technically this is the first week, but I did put extra in here from the bonus that we have. So this is the first official cash stuffing of January for my January budget at least. The other one was just a bonus budget thing. This one is getting $20, I believe. Usually does. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 320. This is one of the only challenges that I rolled over from 2023 that I'm continuing to save money in. Everything else I either finished or I basically bankrupted to reset. And then my winter savings challenge is going to get $10 this week because this little snowflake is worth 10. So now we have, do we have a better 10? Slightly better. 15 in here. And this is just a random, like you're going to save $235 in this challenge. Just a little mini one. And then I'm excited about this one because this is going to be the first week of January. This challenge is from Katie from the Fancy Dollar. I bought this at the end of last year, excited to start it for the new year. So we're going to do $35 in this one. And then we will color that in for the first week of January, which is super exciting. Oh my gosh, that just looks so, so good. All right, let's color this in. All right, wait for that to dry a hot second. Shouldn't take too long. It's still a little bit. So I'm just going to set that to the side. And then we are going to start with my bills binder and my high priority sinking funds. And we'll see how this is. Actually, no, we're not going to do that first. First, we're going to do my wallet. So I started working with a nutritionist sort of like the middle of last year, mostly trying to like just do normal like blood work and stuff and checking my hormones and different things like that. And anyways, a long story short, so for January, I'm doing like a 2-week cleanse kind of thing, and I haven't really been able, like I've been doing like low carb and stuff like that, and I haven't been able to go out and get bubble tea or coffee or whatever as much. So I have pretty much all of the money that I started with in my wallet from the previous week that is still in here, and it is getting another $40. Let's try and put some of the 20, 40, yeah, maybe the not so nice bills in here. Okay, so now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 125 going into my wallet. The whole thing has been going really well. I have felt really, really good. I've slept a lot better. I actually have one of those like health trackers that I wear at night that tells me, you know, what my heart rate is, what my temperature is, body temperature, how good of sleep I got, whether it was like a lot of it was light sleep or heavy sleep or anything like that. And so that's been going really well. But it basically makes it so that I don't spend any money because I'm not eating out. I'm not having bubble tea and all that. And it's just for like 2 weeks. And then after that, it will be like more of a sustainable, ongoing, I don't even want to say diet, but it's like lifestyle change. You know how it goes. Okay, we're going to start with extra week. This is for all those extra weeks in the month. Or months that have extra weeks, like 5 weeks or 4 3/4 weeks or whatever. 20, 40, 60 in here now. Extra debt is going to, is going to be getting $50. And I am planning on, and I have already started actually filming a debt update, and I will be able to share the debt goals that we have for 2024. And we paid off a ton of debt last year, so we only have maybe like 2 or 3 things left. And we are in the process of selling our travel blog. So that is also going, once that sells, it will go to pay off the business loan we have with that. So I kind of like don't calculate that. Extra taxes is getting $40. So now we have 20, 40, 60, and $80 in extra taxes. This is a little bit different this year because I actually have a part-time job now. So my employer pays part of my taxes, which hasn't happened to me personally in like 12 years that I've been self-employed full-time. So the extra taxes is just for the side hustles that I have and the little extra things on the side. So that's what I'm setting that aside for. Quarterly subscriptions is getting 10. So what I think I'm going to do is take back these 2 5s and put in a 20. Because it had 10 and it needs 10, so now the total is 20. Because I have some extra 20s and I actually have some extra 50s. I don't know how I'm going to split those. We'll see. Gas is getting 10. So you know what? We'll do the same thing. So now it has 40 instead of 30. Trash and recycle gets 5 pretty much every week. I think this week though it's going to get 10 to just help bump that up. So now it has 15. This comes out quarterly. I don't know if I said that. Let's see. Annual expenses. I think might be getting skipped actually. I don't know if that's accurate though. We'll see. We'll come back to this potentially. And then health is getting $40. So let's see. It should have 160. I'll just put two 20s in here and we'll see how it goes. I really got to figure out how to split some of these 50s that I have. Alright, so we have 160 now in health. These envelopes I just remade brand new and replaced some of my older ones. So make sure you watch that video if you haven't already. Medical is getting 20. So now it also has 60. Yeah, that's fine. We're probably going to get to the end here and not have enough funds, but that's okay. Copays is getting 20, so now it has 40. Actually, want to change out a couple of these. There we go. Yeah, but so these envelopes are very, very stiff. Oh, there was a story that I forgot to tell you guys that happened to me last month during like the Christmas shopping season. And oh my gosh, it's one of those ones where you can like totally just like you just feel it, right? So let's see. Car registration is getting 5, so now it has 10. Car care is getting 20. So let me think about this for a second. All right, so car care is supposed to get 20, so that would make this $100. 50, 70, 95, 100. So I'm going to exchange all of this for a 50 because I know that I won't be able to break a 50 probably later. So now car care still has 100 when I added that amount. And then car deductible is fully funded with a fully funded placeholder. But yeah, so last month when we were doing Christmas shopping and stuff like that, my husband and I went to a local, well, we drove like, a little while, maybe like an hour, and we went to this local outdoor shopping center. And we were just, buying gifts and stuff like that. And we actually went to this Bath and Body store. It wasn't Bath and Body Works, but it was just a store like that that has similar things. Oh, you know what? Well, now I don't have money for this. Hang on, let me get some change. Okay, we fixed it. So now we have a $100 that's going into travel and trips, which I'm trying to do every single week. Set aside $100 for all the travel throughout the whole year. We'll see how that goes. Christmas is getting $20. I'm trying to do that $20 every week as well. So anyways, we were shopping for Christmas gifts, went into this Bath and Body store, and we bought everything we needed. It was around $40. We paid for it. We actually cashed in a couple of dollars, like $4 or $5 from the rewards program that we're part of, the loyalty program or whatever. We'll walk out. The bag is only about this big. It has just some Bath and Body stuff in there, some chapsticks and different things like that, bath bombs, whatever. Lawn care is getting 20. And that's all it has right now. And then we walk out. We're going around. Like I said, this is an outdoor one. We go to a couple other shops in and out. And then I need to use the restroom at the food court because we're about to pass by it. So I just went ahead and stopped there and walked in to go to the bathroom. My husband was just waiting for me outside. They have like tables all at the food court and stuff. And I guess what happened is he set down the little bag that we had with the receipt in it and everything, and then both of us just proceeded to get up and leave and left it there. Household is getting $40. So we never did find it. We still don't know exactly if that's what happened. So we have 120, 40, 60, 80, $200 in household. So yeah, we basically lost one of the gifts. This was for my stepmom, and we lost the gift for her because I was like so upset that I didn't really feel like buying another one and wasting another like $40 that we had already just spent. So we actually spent a good amount of time. Home decor is getting 5, so now it has 10. We spent a good amount of time going back into every store, looking through it, talking to the employees, asking people if they had seen it. It was a whole big thing. And eventually, we just were like, well, that's just how it's going to be, and this is how it is, and it's not super fun, but what can you do? Electronics is getting 10, so I'm going to put a 20 in here and put these 2 5s back. So it's just one of those things where you're just doing the best you can, and I don't know whose fault it was exactly. It was both of our faults, and you just, that's all you can do. It happened. We lost it. We lost the gift. Somebody somewhere picked up a really nice bag with a receipt in it, everything brand new, and gets to use it. I hope they like the flavor of like Happy Sunshine or whatever it was. So Family Fun is getting $20, so now it has 60. So that was our like loss for the Christmas season. That was super bummed us out. $5 is going into beauty, so now it has 25. And then skincare is getting 10. So now it has 20, 35, $40. I separated beauty and skincare because I have a really pretty religious skincare routine, and then so that costs like a little bit extra, and I do this every couple months where I refill everything, and then also I'm hoping to go to the dermatologist this year just to start a really good once you hit post 35, you basically are starting to get mature skin, I guess is what they call it. So I want to just take care of it, and then beauty is separate, so it's like anything related to hair care as well as body and all that kind of stuff. Getting haircuts, stuff like that. Clothing is getting 5, so it has 30 now. But yeah, I don't know if you've ever had anything like that where you lost a gift or you set down your wallet or something like that. It totally happens. It's happened to us, a couple of different times. One time we did actually set down a thing that we like a bag of stuff that we had purchased, and we were at the arcade and we set it down near an arcade game, left to go eat, actually realized we didn't have it after we were done eating, and then we went back and it was still there like in the corner. So we got lucky with that one, but this one it was gone right away because obviously it was out in the open at a big mall in a food court outdoors. So what can you do? $15 is going into gifts. So now it has 20, 35, 45. I was concerned that we weren't able to make this cash stuffing work. Let's see, special occasions is getting 20. So now we have $40. And I might actually have miscalculated somewhere because I don't have any envelopes left, but I have $10. Interesting. Well, I think that's it. I'll have to go back. Maybe I was supposed to put a certain number into into an envelope that I maybe said and then I didn't do while I was too busy chatting. But anyway, if you found it or anything like that, let me know and I will go back and fix it once this video is uploaded. But otherwise, we have $10 extra. I will figure that out off camera. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today for the very first cash stuffing of January's budget. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and I will be doing a debt confession really soon, so be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I appreciate you following along my journey. Have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye.